Hi, my name is Folaromi Afolayan, and I'm a tarot reader, Reiki practitioner, and artist, integrating art and healing. And I'm here to offer you a reading for the month of December 2022, last month. So we're going to start out with the tarot, and then we'll transition into the oracle cards. As per usual, I'm going to take a few deep breaths and get grounded with the deck. I'm working with Rider-Waite-Smith today. And if this is something that resonates with you, I invite you to join me in taking a few deep breaths before we call in our spiritual team to support us with this reading. So I've got the deck. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors who support our highest good, please assist us with what we need to know for this month of December 2022. Thank you for your love, truth, and understanding. May we please have clarity and protection during this reading. Ashe. Sorry, the camera's a little shaky. It's me shuffling the cards. Woo, woo, yeah. My God, today. Ooh, okay, yeah. All right, last month of the year, right? Okay, so the first card that we get is the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. So if you've been going through financial challenges and difficulties, knowing that you're not alone, especially in the system that we live in, it makes it really difficult. Like, let's just call a thing a thing. So indicating maybe if you're going through some financial loss or financial difficulty, being patient, gentle with yourself, doing the best you can, but not overextending yourself, and just asking for help where you can get help, whether that's through mutual aid or through someone you can trust. And then if you're not going through financial challenges, perhaps helping those in need this year, this month, and this year, you know, even though we're ending, but supporting folks who might be in need and reaching out if you have it. Know it's, really difficult time. So just acknowledging that, acknowledging the emotions that come up with that, and asking for support where you can get the support. And also releasing shame around that. I know it's really difficult, and that's something that I've been working through, is releasing shame around financial challenge and like feeling that. So knowing that, it's okay to feel those emotions as well. The next card we get is another pentacle. We get the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. So this could be a shift in work, in values, in moving for work. If you're thinking about doing that, that might be a theme as you're going into January. But thinking about what you can dedicate yourself to. This is a very diligent, slow and steady wins the race type energy. So you might be making plans and just trusting in those plans and your consistency with whatever you're trying to build here. Whether it's a business of your own or a job, thinking about moving forward and being really clear about your plan and doing the best you can to support that vision coming to life, and being patient and diligent and working with integrity here. Yeah, so there could be a decision here that's being made. So some of this, with this Five of Pentacles next to it, it might be coming out of a challenging financial period and moving into a new period of where you're moving for work or shifting or making a transition for work. And then we have the Two of Swords, the Two of Swords. So there's going to have to be a decision that's going to have to be made. And you might have to meditate on it, find a sense of balance. This is Moon in Libra. This card represents the Moon in Libra. So it's about finding this emotional sense of balance as you're making a decision, but a decision is going to have to be made. There's this idea of not, you know, you can only be in the middle for so long. So there might be a big decision that you're going to have to make this month in regards to your values, working and making those shifts and changes, and like trusting your intuition to make those changes and finding a calm and centered space to do so. But there's going to have to be a decision that's going to have to be made. I don't know why I'm getting like this seesaw. What's coming through is almost like this seesaw effect that's happening. You might be kind of teetering and going back and forth between something, but this month it might be an invitation to make that decision and trust in your decision and your decision-making process. And then next to that, we get the Death card. Scorpio energies in the building, the Death card. So there's a major transition that's going to be happening as we're moving into January of 2023. So a big ending that might be happening that you've been maybe avoiding there because of this Two of Swords next to it. There might be some avoidance or trying to push back and not make a decision. But whether it's like, whether you make the decision or like consciously or not, there's this ending that's coming. And this is not to alarm or scare you or anything like that, because I know the Death card can be kind of like, but it's just saying that something might be ending, and this could be in the job realm, but it's like this big transformation that's happening. And in order to do that, you have to like trust that decision making moving forward and honor that ending however you see fit. But this is definitely a great time for beginning to make those decisions and trusting in those decisions and allowing whatever is not working anymore to leave, to be left by the wayside, or to, honor its ending. Yeah, so just the big thing is like trust your decision making, ask for help, and wherever you can receive help or resources or care this month as you're navigating through all of the changes that are happening. And a big question too is coming through is like, what are you going to dedicate yourself to? Like, what are you dedicated to, especially with this Knight of Pentacles? Because this is almost like this dedication and discipline that's required, not burnout. I'm not talking about burnout, working yourself to the ground to exhaustion, but just like showing up consistently, of course, taking breaks. But like, what are you going to dedicate yourself to this month as you're wrapping up and ending this whole year? It's like, what value are you going to dedicate yourself to, as we're moving into 2023? But it's this theme of dedication and commitment that's coming through. And you can still honor what has been lost as well and grieve that if that's needed. Okay. We're going to move on to the Soul's Journey lesson cards for the Oracle portion. I thought this would be a great way to wrap up the year with the lesson cards. So we're going to take a few deep breaths and get grounded with this deck. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors who support our highest good, please assist us with what we need to know for December 2022. Thank you for your love, truth, and understanding. May we please have clarity and protection during this reading. Ashe. What do we need to know for the last month of 2022? Okay. Okay. I love when the cards are in conversation with one another. So the first card that we get is Judgment. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So this might be releasing judgment of yourself or others based on their situation, and not necessarily condoning like bad behavior or anything like that. It's just acknowledging that, hey, that's their journey, that's their path, and releasing judgment of yourself or others in this moment for this month. And I'm going to read the description of Judgment. What do we need to know with Judgment? Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. We are all spirit. We are all the same. It's only the roles we've chosen to play here on earth that make us seem different. The biggest lesson you have chosen is to learn to love. There are so many situations in this physical dimension that it's impossible to incarnate into, but the core lesson is to look past these illusions and see yourself in everyone. Each soul has chosen its own struggles, and your task is not to judge how someone goes about overcoming these obstacles, but to assist that soul. Spirit has given you the tools of compassion and empathy to help you through the eyes of those who appear different. Your ego has taught you that making other people feel insignificant or inferior will allow you to feel better about yourself. That is an illusion. By diminishing others, you diminish yourself. Always learn to follow the golden rule. I will treat others as I would like to be treated. Everyone in your life is here to teach you something about yourself. Accept the lesson with love and understanding. Like I was saying before, just accepting that everyone has their own journey. That doesn't mean allowing people to treat you any kind of way or kind of taking any bad behavior, but just acknowledging that. And if you're judging yourself, giving yourself grace, this certainly hasn't been an easy year. Over the last few years has not been easy. So just giving yourself grace with this and seeing where you're making judgments and seeing how you can offer some more grace into your life this month. And then the next card that we get, which I was just talking about, is balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world and do so without judgment. So finding balance. Let's see what balance says. It's definitely in alignment with this Two of Swords card. We're talking about emotional balance here. So let's see what the description says for balance. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Balance means bringing a sense of stability and wholeness into every area of my life. Many times when you look at a situation objectively, you will resonate with one side more than the other. Try not to view either as good or bad, but simply recognize that it is. The true nature of the scales of balance is to give you both sides of a situation. The true nature of the scales of balance is to give both sides of a situation your equitable, objective perspective. It can be difficult to understand the side that you don't relate to, but it's a lesson in itself. What is it about you that prevents you from giving both sides of the coin a non-judgmental assessment? This situation or person has been placed in your path to teach you that everyone has his, her, or their own unique, authentic life story, and you must put yourself into the person's shoes to really understand their motivation. Balance is a godly virtue, and if it is struck, you will reap the benefits of insight and compassion. So it's kind of paralleling the judgment, but I also would add that it's like a sense of balance within yourself, which is never a final destination. It's always kind of experimenting with what's working for you, what's not working for you, and what you're going to leave behind, and beginning to do that inventory as we end our 2022. So that wraps up the last reading of 2022. And I also want to give a big thank you, and offer all of my gratitude for those who have subscribed to this channel, who've booked sessions with me, who have supported any of the work that I've been doing over the last 2 years. Thank you for your support, your care, your encouraging words, and offering insight. It has not been easy, and it's still not easy doing healing arts and running a business in the systems that we're in, and hopefully that we can start to make some shifts. But I want to thank you all for all of your support and care, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side of 2023. I also wanted to let you know that for the month of December, I'm still going to be offering year review reflection readings to reflect on 2022, get some clarity and insight on the lessons you've learned, how you've learned them, and moving forward into 2023. This is not a year prediction reading for 2023, as I do not do prediction readings, but this is a reflective reading for 2022. So if you're looking for more insight or more prompts for journaling as you're ending this year, if you're really big into reflection and you want a different modality to work with, tarot is great for that. And I'm also offering distance Reiki sessions, so you can either do those individually or you can do it with your year review tarot reading. My Reiki sessions are really big on channeling whatever emotions that you're dealing with that are coming through, so that gives you clarity and insight as to how to move forward with the emotions and physical sensations that I channel in my sessions. And if you're in therapy, it's a great way to begin to bring those insights back to therapy as you're moving forward. And yeah, I think that's all. I'm going to leave all of my website information, newsletter, Patreon, all those goodies in the description box below. If this resonated with you, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. The last time I'll be saying that for 2022. Thank you so much. Be well. Take good care of yourselves. Take good care of one another. And I will see you next year. Thank you. Bye.